Shout out to KP for that beat.
Posted on bankroll, getting some money. I was getting some money. Posted on bankroll, getting some money. How the fuck you niggas telling me it ain't no money? Just see my cousin make 7 bands out of onion. Gotta drop another cookie with some more jackets coming. Hit it with the water, dog, and make that shit lock up. When you post it on the app, all they do is just pop up. Call my little freak up, told her bring me a bottle. She'll come and chill with me, we ain't having no problems. Some niggas act too hard, nominate for a
what neighborhood would this be considered in Macon? Duncan Ave, but you know, on the ball part, you know, bankroll ass, man. Rob the bankroll down, man. Straight bankroll ass.
But it's calling my name. I could take some men in my hand on you think the same. Look how they be looking when you dropping your nuts. Chasing smut hoes, then fall in love with the sluts. I'ma tell you how to get it, but this shit ain't free. Gotta save up your money when you ride with me. And survive through the streets, the only way you'll eat. Work at a steady pace and you can't get geek.
Yeah, man, it's God Dae, man, you know, checking in, man. You know, finna get y'all a start, how this shit started, how everything go, how I am, why I am, reason why I am the way I am, you know. Right now I'm at my pop's house, man, you know, just kicking stuff in the alley, man, you know. I like rapping about cars, so I get there from him with cars, period, doing everything I do in life, you feel me? Like, everything I do, you know, he coached me through this. So I'm just doing whatever I gotta do, just make it up out the streets, do whatever, you feel me? That's why I learned how to build me a stash shit, you feel me? On everything I do, you know, it finna be a little damn life for me, man, you know. All I gotta do is just tune in, stay tuned with what I got going on. Got all kind of music on the way for you. I'm talking about trap talk, bankroll al. Shoot, I probably wanna do that like a 2 tape, but I'm just give y'all one, man. I'm finna shock the world with this one. Got my little brother, man, he stay making my beats right here. You know, he been rhyming since I first started doing it rap, just taking it serious, really, man, really. Man, one day I was sitting there, I was backstage with Jesus, and Jesus just said some real junk. I was like, I got this artist right here, me and Maul talking to him and whoop-de-whoop, and he was like, nah, what you been up to? And I was like, been making music, man, I've been trying to do this. And he said, hey, nephew, I'm finna tell you straight like this. Keep trying out your vocabulary word. You're a God, bro. Keep trying out your vocabulary word. And that's when I knew then, like, quit being Young Pharaoh. Like, Young Pharaoh, everybody got a name like Young Pharaoh. You a God, man. Name yourself Stag God. And what your name is, what everybody know you by, Dae or Daejon. Like, I chose Dae, Stag God Dae. And that when I knew then, change my whole lane, change everything, take it serious. Like, if I knew he can do it and I seen him do it, like, I can do it too. So that when I knew I could take this serious and be on everything I really wanted to do, bro. Like, real talk.
Around what year was that?
Shoot, matter of fact, it was like 2 years ago. So that means it was like when I really knew just to take it serious, make straight music and get it to it, like, it was like 2018. We went to the it was Thug Motivation 10-year anniversary. And I went back there and I seen D Rich and met everybody, shook a lot of people hand, meet different people. And I just knew then, like, it's time for you to do something. Like, Bankroll changed his world with his music, so I was like, sure, I want to be like that. I want to change the world, talk about the same thing that he talking about, because I don't did that same thing. I done seen that same thing. Like, I want to do the same thing that person doing, but I want to be different, put my own style in it. But coming from the apartment, man, you know, the projects at that, it just, shoot, that way I knew I had it in me. I came straight from the projects. 1130 Oglethorpe Street, came straight from that. And that way it really started me seeing everything I really seen. Like, I seen J.A., Local Lifestyle, Camp Dog. I done seen a lot of folks do music in front of my face, and I always knew from then, like being at the Young Gun studio out here in Jones County, that made me really want to do music. Like, I'm being around these people listening, don't tell, they put their whole truth into everything they saying. And I knew then, like, these folks ain't lying about what they rapping about. Going to elementary school, telling folks like, yeah, man, you know, on Jesus, you know, on J them, Lil J, you know, Kink them, you know, Kojak, you know, no little mill. Everybody like, who are these people you talking about? I said, but these folks finna make it one day. And I always kept Jan King in my head, like, they gonna make it. Like, they gonna make it. Cause growing up, man, that was a really thing you can really just see, like, people who are men, almost $1 billion nigga just here right now, like, in your face, and he telling you you can go do the same thing too if you put your mind to it and grind hard enough. Like, I can go to any event where that man at, he ain't never no Hollywood person. He'll stop talking to a celebrity and come holler at me, anything. Like, I just knew I don't need him to sign me. Like, he a real person. I'd rather take his knowledge than anything instead of him signing me and putting me on any kind of platform. If he want to do it, he can do it though. But you know, he know I'm at with it. He know how to get in touch with me if he ever do that though. Like, real talk.
You feel like you gotta put some work in?
Yeah, I just feel like I gotta put my work in. I gotta give these folk my star. I gotta give these folk, make a person feel like, yeah, I want to hear what he got to say. I want to know where he came from. I want to know how he doing that. I want to know if he really doing that, what he talking about he doing in his rock. Nigga ain't gotta show you too much, but I'm around this. I'm really around this, and I ain't finna touch nothing, put it in your face and be the person on camera with 100 racks all in my hand. Nah, you know, a hustler is in me. It ain't on me. It ain't gotta be on me. Like, that real talk.
Hustle hard, think smart, think I'm telling too much. Just doing it for the world, so I don't give a fuck. Name my block off a bankroll with street money, bro. Worldwide networks, we gon' run this shit up. Yeah. Got it out the streets, I got it out the mud. Never compete with competition, never had a plug. I'm talking grinding in these streets and getting it out the mud. Can't be stunning, hold dog, gotta run it up. Got it out the streets, I got it out the mud. Never compete with competition, never had a plug. I'm talking grinding in these streets and getting it out the mud. Can't be sunny, hold dog, gotta run it up. When the sun go down and when them jackets come out, I'm talking late night gambling at boot count spot. Outside bed, cause I'm trying to still keep count. Can't be listening to a zombie from a word of mouth.
What brought you to your relation around Young Guns in the studio, local lifestyle, all these different things? Like, what made you different from all those other kids in elementary? Like, how was you around this?
Man, it was my mom, man. Shout out to Peaches. Feel real talk, like, it was her. Like, she had me going to the studio with her late night, even though I know I gotta go to school tomorrow. I'm around it, like, I'm seeing stuff, and they motivate me, like, to just rap, make music. Like, I always loved the music. Like, my favorite song was Hoes in the Club Showing Love from by 8 Ball LJG though, man. You feel me? Like, that was my song. Like, I used to rap that when I was little. But, you know, going around doing it, just like, I'm around these people, like, they putting in work, they hard working, they doing it, they dedicated to it. They at the studio every night. They going to, even though they got whatever they got going on through the daytime, they right there every night. J.A., go to his house, he there making beats. He doing what he do all the time. Ask my mom, do she want to get on this song, doing that. Pookie Loke them, they from the same place we from, like Oglethorpe and, you know, around that whole area and stuff, like, really seeing this stuff, because it like, music is where we come from. So we taking music serious. We got, this is the city of Otis Redding. This is the city of, you got Little Richard from Pleasant Hill. Otis Redding and Little Richard really stayed in Pleasant Hill. Like, this is the heart of the music here, man. Like, even though they got the Atlanta capital with the music, this is the start. From everybody ever came through here, your greatest musician, James Brown, anybody, like, this is Macon, man. Like, Mad Time, we really doing that down here. Real talk.
So you said your mom brought you around to the studio. So you saying your mom just was from the same neighborhood as all them, and she did music too?
Right. She made songs with Jeezy, did songs with J.A. Like, J.A. was on the east side. We were from the west side, so, you know, from the west side, it's so small. You got Duncan, Unionville, all that so close together. So everybody connected with each other, and being from Oglethorpe, you know, since they two Oglethorpe down, all that was all connected as one. Like, you can go from here, there, and be there in like 10 minutes. Like, that really just gave me the opportunity of saying, like, yeah, I want to do music. Mom Duke doing music, I can do it too. Like, she was tough now. Like, she was real tough, lyrical with it too. Like, And hard outdoor, free outdoor, man, you know. Her and my uncle, little Ben, they used to make music and stuff off of the CDs, man. I mean the tape, put tissue in the end. And I always knew then, like, you could do that same thing, man. Like, you could do the same thing. And I did it one night at Oglethorpe, man. I plugged that joke up, put tissue in it, recorded myself. I just didn't like how I sounded to a microphone, like real talk. I was afraid of my own voice. But now I'm just taking it serious.
Can't control when they credit, they'll make you look kind. When you playing all the music smooth, turn his shit up. Get a shot in hand right before count close up. If I head across the track, I know my jacket is up. This ain't Equifax, I don't even credit mine's out. Can't even give a well crone, they purchase a dime. Remember right after the club before I went in the house. Go with your gut feeling, it might come out your mouth. Never forgot a junkie bought me a fucking Glock 9. Gave him 5 nicks, he ain't know I jeweled him, man. Talking getting it out the streets and getting it out of the mud. Mike don't go to sleep, cause I'm running shit up. Got it out the streets, I got it out the mud. Never compete with competition, never had a club. I'm talking grinding in these streets and getting it out the mud. Can't be stunning, hold dog, gotta run it up. Got it out the streets, I got it out the mud. Never compete with competition, never had a club. I'm talking grinding in these streets and getting it out the mud. Can't be stunning, hold dog, gotta run it up.
From mine over here where I'm at now, man, it's just real life, like, you gotta watch them, you gotta watch where you at, you gotta watch your surrounding, like, I got some stars that probably put me in goddamn, boy, so I don't need to be, like, real talk, like, goddamn got robbed over here, any kind of thing, like, and it wasn't from no regular nigga, it was from a junkie nigga, real talk, and you got super blooper, you gotta watch him, he'll be in the bushes on you all night, like, real talk, but mainly, this why I really just did what I did and started where I wanted to start, but when I'm across the tracks, that's when I'm me. I'm being me, like me, really being me. But over here, just, you know, I get to learn how to fix on cars, do different stuff, get knowledge. You feel me? Even do what I do. Everybody gonna do what they do, cause everything you do daily, you gotta have a hustle. You gotta have that about yourself. I used to get the word from my pops, man. He always used to say, survive. You gotta survive, like, you gotta survive, like, survive. So that right there was a main key word in my head, stuck for a long time. And listening to Tupac, them all that junk, it just kept me in my ear, surviving. So one day, I was rapping with 724 Gun Smoke, GSC. I had the Gun Smoke clip. That was probably like 2011. My partner always used to tell me I show up with my little weed and stuff and all that. He'd be like, where you stash at? Where you stash at? So I'd be like, where my stash at? I got a song right here, put it out, and we go smoking, chilling. So he used to say it on every time. He was like, where your stash at? Then I knew, stag gang.
Young niggas from the block, we was going in hard. Cop a double up just to stack up some funds. Young trap baby, just some hood niggas getting it. At the band though, we might serve you a G.
There you go, stag. Me and my partner Billy, you know, Connect Gang Dollar. He ended up bringing his crew with me. That was DOG. DOG, you know, they really make 50% of the stash right now. So all of them stash and we stash and whatever. Then you got different branches of it. You got Gavati, you got One Way, you got Smad Bro, you got Stab Mafia, you got all kinds of stuff going on with this, like Hustle Zombie. Even though my boy got his own thing going on with it, like all that is Stab, Connect Gang, like so many ways, everything stashing, Major League Stab. Everything Stab, like we all brothers, we all stick together what we got going on, man. But that's just how Stab really started. It's just deeper than rap.
Just blame it on the
What I grew up on. Ain't no still around to it, nigga. New millennium music all the way in 2020, nigga. Yeah.
Around the corner, bitch, have you heard it? 2-time, 4 long time with doors on it. Said them big boy niggas been on some special made shit, homie. My little brother legit, got the GFO. Got this skirting, now we hopping out of fire, though. Can't get the beat, tearing up fuck all the shows. And the Southern Conference, we buy 3 or 4 hoes. 24 shots, so you know we bout to take it. Swerving side to side, so the tan try to take it. And call me mail, say he flying out the text. I said I'm lethal like flow stop, so get him next to me. But well, KID, straight up hot in BBD. And I done seen a lot of those things, don't matter to me. You know you fake, wanna be real, trying to hate on me. I'm a boss in my hands, not me. My 2 stars. Like I told y'all, these niggas was camping when I was young. I'm talking about stay up all night, go get some. I wouldn't be me without Oglethorpe Homes, like real talk. Like Oglethorpe was the best shit that could ever happen to me. Them projects were the best shit that ever happened to me. Like I don't seen a junkie get so geeked, throw her fur check on top of the motherfucking apartment, little thing up there at the patio at the top. Shit, I don't been to a point where I'm over there seeing the other side of town come over there and shoot at the big homies and shit. Young, don't know what's really going on. Being bad, finding guns, finding nigga bombs and shit. Man, free that nigga Baby Dog, man. Like me and Baby Dog, though, man, we put a lot of young niggas on a lot of shit, young dumb shit back then. Somebody hop on the bike, go anywhere we fucking want to, but we gotta go to Pleasant Hill first and go get some money from my pops, though. Get us some cheese. Then I'm headed over here on their bicycle. Go up here, see my cousin, though. Get me some cheese, $1 from everybody, like that what the fuck was going on. But without Oglethorpe, man, Oglethorpe, I hate they threw that shit down, because basically that was my childhood. Like, I ain't get to see nothing, like, nothing harder than that, rawer than them projects. They had to tell them bitches down how raw we was over there, man. So, you got niggas like Debo, Snap, goddamn Crazy Nate, goddamn Luke. Shit, I can name a lot of niggas, but I can name everybody. Chloe V, Minnie Moon, Junebug, like, growing up, there was some wild niggas. My uncle Lil Benny, wild niggas. If you went gangbanging over there, man, you win nobody. Like, I was watching all my little young homeboys, we about 5, 6 years old. They doing what they doing. They had to bang, they had to do what they were doing. If they went banging, shit, I don't know what made them. But the hustle part came from when I was over here. Like, without the hustle game, it was my great-grandma, my granddaddy, them, they stayed on this side of town. They was at the top of Duncan, the 1500 side. Like, that's why we holler 1500, 1300. Like, I been on the 15. My big cousin, he 1500 always. Like, I been with this shit. So, my granddad was over here hustling. Shit, the hustle part came from my pops, my granddaddy, like generations of hustlers in my family. I always knew I had it in me. I just knew it went on me. Like everywhere I go, a motherfucker be like, oh, where the weed at? Where this at? Where that at? Oh, I can get that for you. I can go get that for you. Whoop whoop. So that means it's in me, not on me. That's what nigga gonna have to clarify my music. Like my music, I ain't doing no lying, no talking. Like you might be like, oh, that nigga didn't do that. He didn't do this. I probably seen a nigga do that. I probably seen a nigga do this. You wouldn't doesn't see it, but you don't know, man. And my house around the corner, man, my old house, the burnt down house on the block. You don't see so many pounds in that bitch. Like, growing up, that shit, that was so fun. That's why I say on the trap part of this stag over shit. And the whole stash, like the beginning of this shit, that's all we talk about.
Yeah, nigga, big stag ain't shit. You feel me? Understand me? You feel me? We been doing this shit. This shit ain't nothing new. This shit ain't nothing new. This shit ain't nothing new.
They ain't tell nigga come in the week. They ain't tell nigga come in the week. Might go and drop me a tape in the week. Take my time, then I grind in the streets. See a lot of shit can't happen in a week. A lot of shit can't come in a week. Jet people pad away in the street.
Back then, Pleasant Hill was I think a lot of people were jealous of Pleasant Hill back then because it was pleasant. It had the right name, Pleasant. It on the week, Friday and Saturday, it parties. I bet it could have been 8, 10 parties going on in Pleasant Hill. There wasn't no whole lot of it. Wasn't no shoes, wasn't no whole lot of fight. People were just trying to have a good time, enjoy music, and If your heart ain't right, you ain't gonna be right. Be truthful, be real. And stand for the truth, what's right. Believe, look, have a vision for a future. And don't think the whole world against you. Well, if the whole world is against you, then there's still somebody that's for you. Just like somebody had to come along here and Trump. God. It's all in God's hands. You got to believe in something.
Okay.
And we ain't gonna never be good, but the more good you do, that means you're working with your heart and trying to work with people, talk to people, listen to people. Be a people person. And money don't rule the world. That's what a lot of people get caught up on. That greed part kicking in. Ever since I was little, I had some type of job or no where I had money. Money is to be used.
I'm such a music head with it. Like, I love music, but the new music, niggas just go in the studio and rap. They don't never think about times that they didn't have shit, or think about times they didn't have, or like niggas ain't hungry no more. They just go in that bitch and just rap. Turn on the goddamn beat and no.
So you feel like they rapping about the same thing, they just not putting the same passion in it.
They ain't putting the passion in it no more. It's just like Jesus his first mixtape he came out with. Bitch
Which was?
That was goddamn Trap or Die. The Trap or Die.
What about Come Shop With Me? So you don't really consider that his first mixtape?
I can go back. No,
so do you consider Trap or Die his first mixtape?
No, I'm talking about just the world no ass, but I can go back way.
What do you consider Young Jeezy's first mixtape?
Man, it wasn't no mixtape. They were albums like.
Album then.
His first album with T.U.I. Thuggin' Under the Influence. That came right out the Young Guns. Like, my favorite song on that bit was Rainy Days, but they had a song.
Do you still got copies of it?
Man, I got copies of every damn thing. Like, I'm the only nigga with a Young Gun CD and making jars right now. Like,
you got it right now.
Shit. And that bitch is in my car. Like,
so you can put on that blaming on it.
I can put on that right now. Like, that's what the fuck I listen to. I ride around Atlanta listening to this shit.
Okay. We're gonna make you prove you ain't capping. We're gonna make you prove you ain't capping. We're gonna make you pull that Young Guns out.
Matter of fact, it's in the CD player already.
We're gonna make you prove it.
Oh, come on.
Let go. We about to see y'all. We ain't gonna even cut the camera. Finna see he really riding to that shit.
Definitely can't count to it. Really do this. Really live it, man. Come on to the yak. Hey, cuz. I didn't think I ain't got that Young Gun CD in this bitch. He thought I ain't got it. Nigga with the $1 million copy. $1 million copy. I ain't gotta even go in there. Lying. You want blame on Ye?
And I like that. What was that, Amir? Say when I was young, my dad had a construction business.
You like number 7.
Knew I was sitting on some.
You like number 7.
I mean, we keep it real. I had 2 trucks. Same motherfucking nigga. I told you, I gotta do what it takes. I said, when I was growing up, my dad had a construction business. Family straight, I knew that nigga was sitting on some shit. It took time, but he had made a big ass company. Head straight, I couldn't imagine my family needing money.
What is capping? Cause it's different now. When I grew up in the era where capping meant getting money.
That's what I'm saying. Capping is getting money in my mind. You got big ball capping, that mean you nigga lying. That's what they be trying to get it wrong. Like, you ball capping, that mean you lying. But capping, man, I used to count some of the boys up in the parking lot, man. Like, come on, capping is you making your profit. You jugging, making your profit, man. That's capping. Goddamn, jugging, that's capping. That's still the same thing.
Profit.
Extra profit. That's it.
It mean profit or extra profit?
Extra profit. me. That's why I call it extra profit. It's still your profit, still.
So a play is like normal profit.
A play is regular profit. But really, it's like you hustling to make what you gonna get anyway. Like, if you go out in the streets, okay, you grab you a little something, you think you finna make $200 off this shit. If you jugging it, you can make $100 off something you didn't ever expect. So now you got an extra $100 in your pocket that you can put towards the pot with what you got. And that's what type of hustler I am. Like, I'm gonna jug you. I'm gonna go get me some more, put it in with it, bring that shit back, and add more. Shit, cause look at this shit, man. There ain't shit out here for you. Like, there ain't shit out here for you. What you want? New J's, you want the new cars, you want the new clothes, you want the drawers, you want a t-shirt. Like, you gotta start with something. Like, every nigga you know who get money, they ain't gonna show you they get money. A lot of niggas gonna have that shit put to the side for a rainy day. That real talk. But jugging, y'all niggas got these words fucked up. It's big ball capping. These niggas be ball capping, man. I'm talking about that's no cap.
Meet me at 9, give me a minute, gotta play on the 9. Fucking these bitches like 2 at a time. She pretty for tickets, she might be a John. Got the head drawing, yeah, in the bay. Shipping in LA where we stay. Imagine myself on the yacht in the bay. With dreams to remember with stars in the race. Always wide where you lay. Cut the cracker creek any day. It used to be Tuesday and Thursday. Wake up and get it real early. Every play at your play. You gotta stack at your pace. How you think the turtle won the race? You stayed on the grind, then he chased. He broke the shit down, now he dealing weight. I gave it to him, he couldn't wait. Now the turtle got the gun, he dealing weight. They drop it out to him and blast it. Remix it, turn to magic. Now he scratching, he last. Yo, that what the fuck going on around this bitch, man? Know what the fuck going on, nigga. Whole lot of stag ain't shit, nigga. Stag global, that nigga stag global, this. Ayy, come get what you want, stand on it, nigga. I don't wanna hear, I ain't got it, they talk. If I long to, I want what I pay. First 15, they got me some change. Still on the 13, Oglethorpe Homes. When you couldn't need a new razor blade, you cooking that shit, you the Pittsburgh nigga. Wanna play Jerry Dale, yeah, dwell a 007 talk. Yeah, Bud, DBS, Hashimura. Cover Orange, cool, system not charge. Drop a hell of event, more than the charge. Put your money down, leave little nigga. Work shit right now, and I need a little bit. Yeah, manifest the same way, they don't ask for it, little nigga.
That nigga, man. I met that nigga at Church in the Street video. Never forgot, never forget. Like, sitting there, we locking eye contact on some real gangster shit. Like, what's up, homie? Shit, Jay said shit to my nephew. So we shook hand, whoop the whoop. Got down him and Quick tripped them out there. I guess that's when a lot of shit was going on between a lot of folks and shit like that. But who gives a fuck about Atlanta beef? And you from Macon, so shit. Bankroll one of them nigga, like, you see him, you can tell he a hustler. Like, you can tell he in it, start a dyke game till he put down. Funny ass nigga. Like, real shit from Zone 3, Mechanicsville. Shit, I be over there in his neighborhood mostly every other goddamn day. Real talk. Like, them the real hustlers. Like, he really was bringing the trap shit back for everybody, and a lot of folks weren't really listening to him with the trap shit. Be 20 steps ahead, and I always think farther than the next person think. And don't give a fuck what nobody think about you. Be who you want to be. That's the only thing I can tell y'all niggas who really want to be something when they grow up. And believe in your dream. Don't never give up on your dream. Because mine is a terrible thing to waste, man. Martin Luther King told you that. That's for real. 1,000 miles begin with one step. Follow me, man. Follow me on Facebook, Stag God Dae. Follow me on Instagram, Stag God Dae. You know, 13 on the end of that one. But we finna go to the block, man. I'm finna show y'all where it really, really went down and goes down there. For real, for real. Stag Global shit.
GP on the beat. GP on the beat. GP on the beat. Another Mikey exclusive.
Kitchen, I'm serving, Betty cracking, look this. Wanna post on the album, going